All right, we are back. All right, chilling. So this matchup is definitely favored for Turbo Delmise. Definitely favored for Delmise. Can Delmise modify damage? I mean, there's some things you could play. They don't play. What they can do though is they play the green guy, and the green guy does 40 damage to everything in play. So you can 40 to the teal masks and the fezzes, and then ooh, the Clefairy Start is not great. You can Sinestra first, or you can Sinestra afterwards. It doesn't matter when you do it, but you can clean up the damage for sure. If the slop has a water pond, could be more interesting. Ooh, oh, the Delmas have 140 HP though. Wait, does Ghost Veil protect them from damage snipe or no? Is it just effects and abilities, or is it also? There is a water pond in there. Just effects and abilities. Okay, the water pond could be. Water pond could make things interesting for sure. Oh, they're gonna get a Shuppet aggressively here. Interesting. I guess it sets up like your first 2 hit. Yeah, yeah. Water pond makes things interesting for sure. Definitely not a super one. That definitely not like as one-sided as I thought it was gonna be, but still probably favorable. Okay, Petch top deck. How effective could the Petch be in this matchup? Probably not too effective, right? Ooh, the opening hand already has like an E-switch in there. Ooh, chaining some teal dances. Teal dance number 2. They could baby Petch his Clefairy off the rip, actually, and trap it in the active. Force another energy. Yeah, green guy can come later. We don't have to rush the green guy. I think when we saw this slot box build previously, they didn't have Chi and Pow, right? So they don't have a way to like remove liabilities off the bench. Yeah, the green guy does places damage counters, so it gets around the Terra Pokemon. All right, some nice pieces for later. Baiting the bug catching set here. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna get an Ultra Ball involved as well. We're gonna go for another teal mask. I think this last teal mask would maybe be overkill. Oh, maybe they're gonna go for Latias here so they can retreat the active without losing the energy. Maybe that's gonna be the angle here. I kind of like that a little bit more. They don't seem to know for sure what they want. Maybe he's doing some prize checking. Okay, it is Latias. Latias makes more sense there for sure. Kangaskhan involved, and then yeah, Petch trap the Clefairy. Slow the game down a little bit to start with. We just saw a Dark Bell in a Grim deck last match, or Seniors Finals. Is the hand dead? Oh no, the hand is actually dead. We do get the first attack. Like, this is all we are gonna do this turn anyways, was attack, so it's not that big of a deal, I guess. The sleeves on the left, that's Ting Lu. That blue thing is his bowl on his head. That legacy in hand, why not attach that? Attack to maintain a one. Well, maintaining a one prize board state doesn't matter. It doesn't like change anything. As long as your opponent KOs through the legacy energy at some point, that's the only thing that matters, and they will. A Clefairy being worth 1 prize and a Delmise being worth 0 prize cards is literally the exact same thing. The reason we play the reason you want to play the telepathical energy over there over the legacy, because you thin out the deck by 1 more dead card while you have a dead hand to increase our odds of top decking a good card. With a Cypher Maniac for some setup off the teal dances. Oh, an aggressive Unfair Stamp. I don't know the opponent. Well, actually, you don't know that their hand's dead, though, based on them not doing anything last... Well, they haven't played a supporter yet. Unfair Stamp actually doesn't seem that good here. I don't know. But I guess, like, they have stuff to work with in the hand. Maybe that's a good enough reason to Unfair Stamp here. Yeah, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. Because the hand is like a 6-card hand, so you know they're just like very close to having something that'll combo with those cards to like get you setting up and playing the game. Yeah, I guess I don't hate the Unfair Stamp here. That's the combo with the Unfair as well. Very nice. But we're not done yet. Nice stretcher getting involved. Let's get the energy for the attack. Just call it Veil. I like that name. Veil. Turbo Veil. Big Worm. I can't remember having seen the Dunsparce EX. Maybe. Venettes. Well, you need to play some Ghost Veil Pokemon to like... Well, it's just like another attacker for the early game. It gives you more stuff to do in the early game. Okay, the hand is 2 dead cards. Getting set to cycle through the deck a little bit more. They're just 3 boss. Dude, that hand is actually like pretty bad. But we're swinging for prize cards, so that's the only thing that matters. Teal Mask is putting in work. Knockout. 2 prize cards found. Yeah, this might be a quick one here. Throws up Delmise. Draw for turn is... If it's not a Lily... No, oh, it's a Prism Tower. I mean, we probably cycle, right? Cycle +1. Go for the Dunsparce. I don't know what we'd be waiting on. Pokepad to Dunsparce Lily. The Gwen. Oh no. Alright, this first game might be going quickly. I mean, on the slot box side, we want to start to develop a water pond for sure. We want to start to develop the water pond to get a multi-price turn, threaten a multi-price turn as soon as possible. But you need another energy on our active to actually KO the Delmise here. But we could always, we have Ultra Ball and other energy in hand, so we could attach for turn no problem. But I think we should start with the Teal Dance on the active there, because we're not KOing the active currently. The Delmise currently. Hopefully they don't forget that they're not KOing the active and they actually get the KO here. Okay, there's the Ogerpon. Oh, they also play Monkey Dory. Wait, the Monkey Dory is actually huge for playing around the green guy. Yeah, the Monkey Dory is a big deal. They're not forgetting that it doesn't KO the Delmise, right? Oh, they're going after a Dunsparce. Okay. I don't hate that. Remove the draw power, sure. Chopper gets pushed. No counter. You probably would have liked the counter stadium there. Cycle 1, Lily, Pokepad to Dunsparce. It is not. All right, game 2 coming up soon, I think. I think the prize trade is favorable, but it's not this favorable. We're not going to come back from being down 4 prize cards with a water pond looming. Game 2. Soon. Come to you soon. Is he still playing it out? I don't know. There's not really a reason. You have plenty of time, so it's not like there's not like a time issue. You have 60 minutes left. Shouldn't be a big deal. Second Dunsparce getting KO'd here. And the stadium bump. Insult to injury. Oh, Pokepad a little bit late. We go next. Who went second in this game? Ogerpon went second, but I wonder who chose first. I feel like we should go second in this matchup, right? Because the slot box deck can attack turn 1 going second pretty often. I feel like we should play around that by choosing second as because we can also attack turn 1 with the Delmise deck. Delmise does 170 if you have 4 Ghost Veil Pokemon in your discard pile. Still Teal dancing. All right, it's cooked. We go next. Take an account of what the opponent plays for next games. All right. I mean, you got to get as much out of the game as you can, right? Check the discard pile, get the info. Is that why he's playing it out? That would be a reason to play it out. Yeah, it would be to get more info. Yeah, even though he knows he's going to lose no matter what. Get as much info as possible for the best of 3. That is true. Every game 1 winner has lost the match. So when do they play best out of 3 in Japan? They play best out of 3 at Japan Championships in day 2. They have that. That has been like a thing. Day 2 of Japan Championships. They play best out of 3, but that's it. One day out of the year, they play best out of 3 in Japan. Every other day is best of 1. Yeah, one day out of the year they get a little treat. They get to play best out of 3. Then they go back to the best of 1 grind. Like Christmas for them? Yeah. This is Japanese Pokemon TCG players' Christmas. They get to play best out of 3. I mean, AK player tourney best out of 3 would be a nightmare now. Not necessarily if they do async Swiss. But this tournament's only like, I don't even know how many players are in this tournament. I mean, someone in chat might know how many players are at this tournament. It's not as big as the other tournaments though. This might be like NAIC size. Okay, I am curious to see if they... Ooh, the Monkey Dory being prized is big. Probably is only 1 Monkey Dory as well. Water main prize. Alright, nothing crazy. The Monkey Dory is definitely the worst prize card here. Do they choose first or second? They're choosing first? They're gonna get turn 1 attacked. Why are we choosing first? I feel like going first has to be trolling. Like, just go second. Letter for what? I assume it's just an auto win festival lead. They get the shop online early. Elmai's on the way. I guess maybe it's not that bad to choose second if you can get it. Well, we have to get a Delmise in the act. I feel like going second is still just better. I don't know. I guess you... Alright, I guess the one thing that you gain from going first is you get to get your Dunsparces online, right? So now you have the possibility of drawing with the Dunsparce next turn and playing the game. Oh, is there no supporter in the hand again? Oh, they have one... Okay, they are living through the Dunsparce here. Sure. They have 1 Pokepad in the hand for a Dunsparce. That was about to be really bad. Alright, let's see if there's a turn 1 attack, though. Turn 1 attack here is still very, very strong. They're close. Yeah, they're already super close to the turn 1 attack. They have Ultra Ball to get a... yo, do they... Oh, they don't play the Cyrano, do they? Oh, they have a Terra Orb? Oh, they just have it. They have turn 1 attack in hand. Wait, they can maybe Torrential Pump both Dunsparces. They're not that far away from Torrential Pump double Dunsparce. They have E-Switch and Prism in hand already. A pump would be ridiculous. We did see a Mega Chandelure during day 1. Well, we didn't see a Mega Chandelure. But, oh, keep going. You could Ultra Ball it away. Go for the Ultra Ball play instead. I wonder if they're even going to go for the Water Pawn here, or if they're going to settle for just attacking, getting Latias and attacking the active. Yeah, they're going to settle here, which seems fine. Turn 1 attack, pretty good. They could have attached the Prism there so they have a Prism in play to combo with End's Plan. End's Plan can move any energy in play, right? I feel like I like the Prism attachment better. Because our Ogerpon's not going to get 1-hit KO'd anyways. So we can have it set up for an End's Plan play on the next turn if we want. But maybe it's not worth it. It's still not terrible. It's still not terribly far off from Water Pawn attack if we just find the End's Plan. All of our Prisms are still in the deck, so. Play that too safe. He could have got super aggressive there and tried to play for the turn 1 Water Pawn. I have no familiarity with the matchup, so I don't know if you need to, though. Oh, they actually hit it. They would have had. Oh no, they wouldn't have, because they wouldn't have gotten Latias. Instead of Latias, they would have got the Water Pawn. Not quite. Not quite. Ooh, Unfair Stamp already lined up and ready to go. Okay, Lily top deck. Does the Ghostwheel player not go for double Matcha Spin into Spiritomb? No, their deck can't. Their deck can't Spiritomb. Not gonna bench the Delmise? That's weird. I guess they want to leave the benches open for a Dunsparce and the Grass guy. Oh yeah, and it has the Blood Moon. Oh yeah. Oh, this matchup with the Blood Moon, this matchup should be super favored actually. At first I was like, this matchup is definitely already favored, but yeah, if you have Blood Moon in there as well. Did they just not stream around in Turin? They just didn't stream around. They just didn't stream round. Is the tournament moving too fast? Okay, then we go for the cycle. All right, there's a little green guy. Ultra Ball to recover the Dunsparce, I assume. Last few E regionals, they haven't started till round 4 both days. Oh, really? Interesting. Well, they already skipped the first 2 rounds of phase 2. They're in round 3 of 4 of phase 2, and they're not streaming it. Yeah, they're in round 12 of 13 right now. In Turin, but they're not streaming a match. They're only going to stream round 13 of 13. It's going to be a super short stream then. It's just going to be 1 round to top cut. They usually stream 2 days of, or 2 rounds of Swiss in day 2, right? Yeah, they usually stream 2 rounds of Swiss. All right, we got our first attack off here. Double Dunsparce on the bench. Unfair Stamp isn't going to be coming at us yet. The question is, can a Water Pawn play be set up? Or will we be able to dodge it? If they can ever pull off like Water Pawn KO double Dunsparce before they become the Dunsparces, that would be kind of scary. Whiff on the bug catching. Well, we still have the KO here, obviously. Okay, another bug catching set. Looking for some more grass energy. I don't even care about seeing a teal mask. Single grass. They have the Area Zero, but I don't think they play a Counter Stadium or the Chin Pao. They can't, like, clean up damaged Pokemon. Continues to chase the Dunsparces. Okay. And then, yeah, there's the run around. Going to a fresh Ogre Pawn. There's a KO. Okay, 2 prize cards already drawn. This is why we gotta see the green guy attack to set up all the two 10s. Wait, does he even play the... Wait, how many do you need in the discard pile to attack with the green guy? Six? Oh, you need 6. We almost like want this Banette to get KO'd so we can actually get to enough. Wait, it's actually starting to get a little bit scary here, to be honest. We have yet to draw a prize card. We don't have the green guy set up. We're not really putting the pressure on. I think we should want to punch with Delmice here to set up the green guy. Well, no, but we need to get this Banette in the discard pile, I feel like. But yeah, this is actually getting a little scary. We gotta get this green guy online. Honestly, maybe setting up this Banette was a mistake. We should have just like been looking for the green guy. Discard the Banette pieces, try and get the green guy going. No, there's no Spiritomb. It's like a 3-3 Banette and like a 2-1 green guy line or something like that. I think he's just trying to try and KO these 2 teal masks and the cat. Maybe, yeah, maybe. We still have time. We still have legacy energy as well to buy us an extra turn. Didn't he prize a ton of boss? I feel like we prized double boss. For the Delmice. Yeah, the green guy is the Sinestro. I mean, on the slop side, you can just keep running around between attackers. All right, just attack through the active. There's boss number 1 if we want to go for it. Ultra Ball away double Clefairy, it looks like. Get another to Dunsparce to prep for the unfair stamp, and then boss KO one of the Ogre Pawn with the 3 energy. Are we one green guy away from a 6 prize turn? No, the Ogre Pawns only have 80 damage on them. Yeah, the Ogre Pawns only have 80. We haven't been punching with Delmice, we've been punching with Banette. Monkey Bean Prize really made this tough for the slot box. Well, in the 80 punches kind of play around the monkey's potential, to be honest. The monkey door really only matters if the green guy is going to happen. If the green guy's not going to happen, then the monkey doesn't really matter. We got to get this legacy energy online as well. Try and buy that. Well, actually, in this current price trade, we don't need the legacy energy. Honestly, I'm curious if... I guess a misplay. We should probably attach it to the bench one. But I'm curious if the slot box player is aware of the Ursaluna. Because if we are aware of the Ursaluna, we need to set up Kangaskhan so we're not attacking with an Ogre Pawn at the end of the game. Okay, there's not 2 boss prize. For some reason, I thought there was 2 boss prized. He does not play Spiritomb, no. It's a Turbo Delmise build. It's not like a full Ghost Veil build. This build has been popular in events and testing. Okay, so it's probably aware of the Ursaluna. Okay. Because we need to get this. We need to get Kangaskhan set up as our final attacker. Did we get a turn 1 attack on the Ogre Pawn side or no? We did, right? I still think going second in this matchup is correct. In this situation, the Delmise player would have dead drawn for a turn if they had went second, but they would have been kind of in the same situation. I guess you kind of... Okay, I guess the problem with going second is you give your opponent the turn 1 torrential pump option though, right? Like, if you go first, you set up for turn 2 torrential pump. Maybe not then. I don't know. But if you open a Delmise, you kind of play around the potential of the pump early on at least. I don't know. That's interesting, actually. You get to set up better to respond to them getting their first knockout, but they're more likely to be able to pull off a torrential pump if they go first. Curious. All right, unfair stamp is in. I'm sure Boss the Dunsparce is probably what we would want here. Also, is still not building up the Kangaskhan at all, which is definitely a big mistake to not start to... Honestly, the energy on the Clefairy kind of make no sense, right? Shouldn't those be on the Kangaskhan? Because we need to play around Ursaluna at the end of the game here. Chi-Yu discarding the stadium can be big. Oh, weaving in the Chi-Yu as an attack. Oh, the Chi-Yu is actually huge. I didn't even think about the Chi-Yu. Yeah, we should try to get this Chi-Yu involved as soon as possible. It does 140 as well, right? It KOs. Oh, there it is. Okay, maybe we don't attack with Kangaskhan. Maybe we... No, we can still attack with Kangaskhan at the end, actually. Oh, it does 120? Oh, that's unfortunate. That is awkward. Well, we could do a 120 into a torrential pump, right? 120 discard liabilities into a torrential pump. Like, that is like a potential line to take. It's not working out in this one here, but... Or if we got the Monkey Dory online. Ooh, if we get Monkey Dory online, we can Monkey Dory Chi-Yu. Monkey Dory's prize this game, but theoretically. Alright, to Dunsparce push. Boss off the top? That's pretty good. The Kangaskhan is not set up at all to play around the Ursaluna here. Yeah, Ends Plant to Kangaskhan would work. That is true. What about cycling again? I mean, the hand disruption card is gone. Pokegear first. Did we already have a boss in hand? Why would we play that when we need boss to win the game? The draw is okay there. Wait, how many prize cards does the opponent have here? Only 2? Oh boy. Are we pulling an energy off the prize cards? Why are we overextending? I don't know. I don't know why we're using these Dunsparces. We definitely shouldn't have taken the boss in case of red card. Well, no, if we're playing the Poke Gear, we should take the boss. I just don't know if we should have played the Poke Gear. Yeah, I think the questionable choice there is taking the Poke Gear. Oh, he needs a pivot for the bear, yeah. So we kind of have to bench the grass guy. He doesn't want to replace the stadium because he wins with a psychic energy next turn. Oh, I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. To not replace the stadium, keep the Meowth on the bench because then we win with the psychic energy. I don't know if we have a psychic prize, but if we do have a psychic prize, then it definitely makes that much more sense. Okay. I mean, you get rid of Meowth and Latios, right? Is it even a question? Oh, we can. Yeah, we can. You can boss the little guy in KO with a Wait, do they play Moltres though? I don't think they have Moltres. They have the Chi-Yu. Hey, what are we debating here? Get rid of Latias and Cat, right? Are they scared of Brave Bangle and want to get rid of the Clefairy, maybe? Why are they thinking about discarding Fez? Or even Kangaskhan? Why are we discarding Kangaskhan? Keep Kangaskhan. Why are we getting rid of Fez? I'm just so confused. But why? Why? Is there some fighting Pokemon they could be playing? Keep double Latias. Respecting the Flutter Boss Latias for some reason. Oh, Flutter Mane Boss Latias to trap it, I guess? But at that point, couldn't we discard the Clefairy and keep the Fez and the double Latias? The Flutter Mane Respect? But we could just get rid of... Why do we need this Clefairy? Oh, because we want to end plan off it, maybe? Sure. Oh, wait. Did we just lose to Sob? Wait, why'd those get this? Oh, with the Prism Tower. Wait, did we just lose to Sob? Sob Torrential Pump? KO the little T guy off the bench? That would win, right? Sob ends plan Torrential Pump. Oh, no, they could find Legacy. They could find... Oh, no, wait. They would need... No. They would need... You need Sob ends plan boss. You would need to go Sob ends plan this turn into boss next turn. T guy can evolve? Yeah, he doesn't have that much HP, though. Yeah, it'd have to be Sob ends plan boss because the guy in the active has 140 HP. They don't play Briar. We know they don't play Briar. What if we just Sob the active? No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sob the active. But the active is 140 HP. So you have to go Sob ends plan this turn. Sob ends plan this turn into next turn going boss, and then KO the green guy and the Delmise we'd sobbed. After it evolves, it can retreat. Well, we're not sobbing it, so that's fine. I don't see the water pond though. I see it. There it is. They have the ends plan, and then they had the follow-up boss. If they had just kept the Fez to draw the cards, they didn't keep. Dude, why did we discard Fez? Discarding Fez was so bad for sure. But he needs boss here as well. Does he have E-Switch in hand? They can put the Legacy on the Anchor. Legacy on Anchor would play around it, yeah. But they haven't had Legacy up to this point, so who knows if they have it next turn. Dude, I cannot believe Slopbox is about to beat the broken turbo Delmise. There's the Sob. Top deck. Plays Switch, Copium. I don't think he plays Switch. He needs to get it. He needs to draw into the Legacy energy here to buy a turn. I don't know where we go from there. Oh no, then we punch for 170. Then we're in a fine spot. We need it. Legacy energy. Here we go. Oh, he got it. Dude, you can always tell by his face. All right, hold up. The game continues. We can't bench anything though here. We can't bench anything here. That's fine. Did he have Game on Meowth? Why play Prism Tower? Because he didn't have boss in hand. And Ursaluna would theoretically win the game on non-Kangaskhan. Also, attacking with Kangaskhan here probably would have also won the game, right? Well, no, because then the Legacy energy happens. And then you boss around the Legacy energy, though. Did he gear for boss? Oh, that's true. He did gear for boss. Yeah, you're right. Okay, there was the boss. Now, what is the plan? Can we just attack with Kangaskhan here? Take the knockout with... that's not that good either. Sob the green guy? No, the green guy prevents effects of attacks. You can't sob it. The monkey is also still prized. Bot plays monkey now? I mean, some do. Stop the other Delmise and home for energy whiff. No, but you would need to sob the other Delmise. And then also have... You have to sob it twice, probably. Yeah, you could sob it twice. Actually, no. You could torrential pump it, but not discard the energy and hope they don't have an energy. You could go attach E-Switch, torrential pump for 100, leave the energy, and then next turn torrential pump KO plus that, plus the green guy, and hope there's no energy. I kind of like that play. This turn has to be the Chi-Yu. You could get the Chi-Yu could get involved. Oh, no, oh yeah, it does one. It KOs it, but you don't draw a prize card. That's still pretty bad. But yeah, maybe. Maybe you could try and get the Chiyu involved. They went for the teal dance. I don't know why. Oh, they're just swinging with it? That's got to be so... Swinging with this turn is so bad, right? Patch, boss the green guy. Oh, they're going to still go for the torrential pump here. They're going to KO the green guy. KO the Delmise. So they lose to just a psychic energy or... I don't know if they lose to a nitro draw. I don't know if there's a basic psychic in the discard pile. Game 3. Okay, we're not done yet. Hold up. Hold up. There's still hope. There is still hope. Okay, I'm curious. I mean, Slotbox is probably just going to choose first, right? Choose first, you get to threaten the water pump or the torrential pump, whatever. So that way, if the Delmise player starts anything that's not Delmise, you can get a 2-price turn off a torrential pump and then follow up with the teal mask. Monkey prize mattered. Yeah, the monkey being prized was really unfortunate. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal. Power shuffling, I hope they lose. Yeah, same. They gotta go. This pile shuffling can't be allowed. Both players powering up their decks with a quick power shuffle. Their deck is as strong as possible. Love to see it. Going to game number 3 here. Juniors and seniors was won by Dragapult. Dragapult Dusknoir and Dragapult Blaziken. All right, here we go. Game 3. Turbo Delmise versus Slop. Ends playing Slop. I almost think it is good to go second here. As the I mean, I'm assuming the Slop box chooses first here. We'll see. Oh no, is it a Clefairy start again? Okay, at least we have Pokegears to work with here to get a supporter. Into early Prism Tower as well to cycle the deck more aggressively. Clefairy. Oh, the Monkey Dory's prized again in the last 2. That's not good. The Monkey Dory seems like it could be super clutch in this matchup. And yeah, Clefairy start once again is brutal. That is not good. On the other side, a Latias. They have Cat. Oh, they do not have aggressive options at all, though. They're going to be fully living off a Lily next turn. Latias pass. Definitely telepathic first. Get a couple Delmise on the bench. Maybe go for the Shuppet. They've favored the Shuppet pretty often. I don't like the Shuppet grab, though. The Banette seems super, super weak. I feel like just double Delmise and then try and get a Grass Guy set up at some point. Flutter Mane here, no. I mean, the problem if you go into Flutter Mane here though, you trap it. Well, no, they play 2 Latias, so They could just get the second Latios. No, I don't think you're Flutter Mane in here. Once again, goes for the... Oh, no, they go in double Delmise. I thought that was one of the... I thought the first one was a Shuppet. Yeah, I like the double Delmise. Not a huge fan of the Bennett line that they did in the first game. Or was it second game? I don't remember. The Bennett just seems super weak. Just swing hard with the Delmise. Try and get the green guy online. They do need a hit off the Pokegear here. And I don't think Gwen quite does it with that hand. I think we need like a Lily here to really be feeling confident. Dude, he always draws 7. I think he's really good at predicting the correct number of cards to get off the top of the deck. Oh, no. He has second Pokegear, right? I think he has 2 Pokegears. I think we have another one here. Nessie can be monkeyed around, Bennett cannot. What do you mean? Okay, Pokegear number 2. I don't know if... I don't even know if we have a Pokemon in the hand for Gwen. Like, we need a Lily here. Oh, no. It's just Gwen's. No Lily. Are they debating the Kieran grab? Is the hand so... No, there's no way you ever grab Kieran here. There's no way the hand is bad enough to grab Kieran. Oh, they already had a Gwen in hand. Oh, maybe they're going to grab the Kieran to cycle it with the Prism Tower. Because they already have a Gwen. Yeah, I guess you do grab the Kieran for that reason. Sure. Should you have cycle tower first before gear? Probably not. That the hand didn't have... You wanted to use the tower afterwards, for sure, I think. All right. Prism Tower. Can we at least draw into a Pokemon here? It'd be really funny if he gets the Lily off the Prism Tower. Oh, it's Ultra Ball. He's just passed. Yeah, I mean, that's all we have, right? All right, over to the other side. Bug catching set top deck. That's nice, especially if it comes with a Teal Mask. I mean, it's not very nice. If it's just Grass Energy, that's not very nice. We could Lily it back to the deck. It probably would not be terrible to Lily this back to the deck, but we're going to go for it here. I wonder if we could have actually used the Prism Tower first. If there's no Teal Mask here, getting a couple Grass Energy is not very beneficial. And that's why sending it back to the deck wasn't terrible, to be honest. Bug catching sets are like really high power cards in the deck to cycle the deck, get the Grass Energy. Maybe get a Teal Mask. But without a Teal Mask already established, and us not having to like go all in on this bug catching set. It's not like we had nothing if we didn't do this. We have a Lily to play out of hand here. We didn't have to go with that. All right, we're going to Prism Tower here. It looks like the answer is yes. I think we should probably, if we have some dead cards in hand, we should Prism Tower first here for sure. But maybe we should, oh my gosh. Sure. Yo, can we get another one though? Hold up. Into the Terror Orb? One time? Oh, okay. That's fine. That was an insane rip. All right, we do have an Area 0 here. Can push the Petch as well, which would be nice. Oh, we're going to go for the early Petch attack again. We saw this in the previous game as well. In game number 1, they got the turn 1 Petch on the Clefairy. Trying to set it up this turn as well. Trap the Clefairy in the active. And this time around, they don't even have an energy in hand, so they can take the KO on the Petch with the Clefairy off the rip. There we go. No prism. And the hand's just bad. We have Teal Dance on board to work off of. I mean, we could attach return to the Teal Mask so we can attack with it next turn, I guess. Sob? I don't know. Is Sob Clefairy even good? I don't even know if that's a good play. Attach the Teal Mask pass. Okay. Oh, top deck. That's a little guy. Went for 3 is rough. Can we not make it 6? Even if we could make it 6, it looks like they don't want to make it 6. Lily for next turn and the Pokepad. Okay. We are in business. We can also retreat the Clefairy this turn and get it out of the active and make them work for the 2-prize knockout. Although you're giving up a 1-prize knockout if you retreat. We're probably retreating here, right? I think we're probably retreating. All right. Yo, Lance. Thinking about it here. All right, we're getting the Wellspring involved, and we're going for the Sob for a turn. Okay, okay. Okay, we could just commit the Legacy to the Clefairy, punch the active. That seems fine to me. Yeah, no, there's no reason not to. There we go. Yeah, into Lily. Sure, sure, sure. All right, we're cooking now. This is what we were missing from the deck previously, is like literally any any movement in terms of like aggression. I mean, this still was not that aggressive of a game, but we're playing the game now. We're playing the game. We're done sparses. We're cycling. How many Pokemon does the Delmise play? It seems like it looks like a 2-1 green guy and like a 3-3 Banette or something like that. We get the green guy. I think we want to get the green guy online here. The little one. Little green. We get little green. There's little green. Little green is live. We're doing 180 damage to the active here, which means the green could clean up next turn. Excuse me. Actually, attack with green, little green guy here next turn would be huge because it would knock out the active and then it would also set up KOs on the Latios and the Ogerpon from Delmise attacks. $15 minutes left. Time could come up. Time could also come up here. There's only 15. Attach is active. Interesting. Oh, we have the E-switch. Oh, should have come off there or the Petch. All right. And we're pumping. We do not KO the active. I mean, we have to KO green, right? Green's got to go. Green goes down. That's fine. Fairy KOs the active, and then we just have to get 2 more KOs from there. We have Ursaluna to work with after that. We are entering the unfair stamp turn, and the unfair stamp is in hand. Oh, the Petch Poison KO to play around the Legacy. Oh. Well, we could retreat the Clefairy this turn, though, right? We need to get as many Dunsparces in play as we possibly can as well. We can play around on Fair Stamp. Oh, no. No Dunsparce. Goes for the retreat here to play around the poison. There's the KO. 2 prize cards. Is ahead on the prize exchange. Ogerpon gets pushed up here. Unfair Stamp is available. Starts with the Prism Tower use. Finds an Ultra Ball. That could find us Pheasantipity maybe if we have the cards to sacrifice, but we might not have the cards to sacrifice. Oh no, looks like we're piecing together. Nice. Counter Stadium is good. Prism Towers are not sticking here. There is the Unfair Stamp. Cat for Boston Stamp. Yeah, I could have seen that, right? And we had the Prism Energy in hand as well, so we could have put the Prism on the... Just get through this Legacy attack this turn. Yeah, actually, I kind of like that the more I think about it, to be honest. We had the Prism Energy. We had the Cat for Boss. Just get through the Legacy Energy now, get the prize card, right? And then push up the 1 prize to put them on odd prize cards. Yeah, what the heck? Wasn't that, like, super good there? I feel like that was definitely the play, the more I think about it. Wait, do we have a cat in the hand or no? I mean, they drew back into the play, so they can still do it. Ultra Ball in hand. Oh, through the Ultra Ball? I don't know. That Ultra Ball there was like looked a little costly. Wait, do they realize they have the play? They have Boss Prism. You gotta go for the Boss Prism. It's so free. I feel like the Boss Prism is too free there to not go for. We just don't know if we'll be able to have like draw into it back into it in time, right? Isn't it 10 short? No, it's 70, right? 120 plus 70 knockout. So there's 10 damage plus 6 poison. Yeah, 70. And it dies by poison then. They drew back into Boss Prism again. Dude, the game wants them to do it. The game is like, please, get the Legacy KO. I'm begging you. The game is begging here. All right, we got the KO on the active. Unfair Stamp to 2. Oh, it's dead. And is dead. We have 3 Dunsparce on the bench, though. Goes for the Delmise push. Top deck is... No. Oh, that's so rough. And falling behind by 1 turn here almost puts you out of reach of having a chance. Pass. We have the boss play this turn now. Right with the teal dance. We could just... I feel like... No, I feel like we should go into the patch. No, we could just KO the active here and be fine. I think it's over. I think that's game. I think this is literally game. I think there's no hand disruption in the other deck. I think we have game in hand here. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure we just literally have game in hand. I think it's just over. We just killed Delmise here. At this point, yeah, I think killing Delmise is fine. At this point, we got the free turn we were looking for. I think killing Delmise is fine here. Okay, they got that on sparse. They need so much more. Push on a Dunsparce. What is even his play? Does he even have a play this turn? I'm trying to like come up with a line for him. I think it might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I think it might be cooked. Clefairy into bear. No, Clefairy doesn't take the knockout here. His win is his opponent not seeing the poison. That actually might be the win condition here. The way you maybe have to play this is just... this turn, you might have to attack with Delmise this turn into the active. And then next turn, green guy, clean it up. And then next turn, Ursaluna or Delmise KO. And then hope the opponent doesn't realize that the poison gets through the legacy energy. We have the Ultra Ball. That can get us a Dunsparce. We have it a Dunsparce. We also need a Delmise, though. You stretcher there? Yeah, I don't know why he didn't stretcher for... That was weird to not stretcher for a Delmise. He's dropping the whole deck. You don't know about the poison directions? There's not a difference between Clefairy and Delmise? That is true. If they don't know the difference, that is fair. Yeah. They just punched. Yeah, the win con is hoping the opponent doesn't know that the poison gets through legacy energy. Do they know? They've had to play multiple times up to this point and haven't gone for it. Oh, I feel like they know. Yeah, I mean, if they know or don't know at this point, it doesn't matter. They're attacking with the Petcharon. So even if they think they only get one prize card, they get two. Oh. Yeah, that should be game. Slot box gets the dub. I don't even know what he's hoping for off this one. I guess if you had... I don't even know. Was there even an out there? I don't even know if there was an out. Dunsparce for the bit? Yeah, you definitely just got to send the Dunsparce here and go out on your own terms. That's the only real play. Look at 2/2 green guy line. Blood Moon? I mean, you can get the Blood Moon, but it just doesn't matter. Oh, okay, hold on. I guess this could matter. Hold on. I mean, wait, but how do you get the Ursaluna out of the active now? You gotta like draw the Kieran and then they got the boss in the hand. That's it. Slot box gets the dub. 2-1 over the Turbo Delmise. That was a pretty good match. I mean, I guess we never got to see the Delmise deck like be super aggressive. I don't know. It would have been nice to see. I'm sure that's like, that doesn't feel like the Delmise deck's full power level. It feels like it was like a little bit, drew a little below average there, I think, in general across a match, but still a solid match. Cool finals. Cool to see the Delmise deck. Cool to see no Dragapult in the finals. That's what it was cool to see, to be honest. That was cool to see. All right. I'm gonna switch over to Turin. Give me a second to change some things around real fast. Yeah, we never saw the green guy get set up, which is unfortunate. Would have been cool to see the green guy. All right, we're over in Turin now. Last round of Swiss, winning in for top cut. We got Hops Trevenant versus Dragapult here. Game 2. Hops Trevenant up 1-0. I feel like I needed to change something else, but now I don't know what I needed to change. I feel like I need to do something. Is that it? Is that all I need to do? Oh no, I know what I need to do. All right, cool. All right. We got the Trevenant attack this turn, but do we have... Oh, we need to find the Clefairy here, it looks like. So we need to get a Night Stretcher. There's also only 19 minutes left, and this match is not over yet. Is there a Night Stretcher found for the Clefairy is the question, right? Let's see. Can't Trev here? His opponent KO'd Clefairy last turn. Well, what was the energy? Can we go attach energy corner? Attach energy plus Night Stretcher corner? Is that possible or no? I guess we might be going to game 3 here soon. There's Snorlax. Hold up. And pass. Okay, not good. Oh my god. Well, that's board wipe, right? That's basically game. Pop Clops, KO Trevenant, KO Double Phantom. I mean, if we get a Dusknoir or 2 involved, we can maybe just end the game this turn. I mean, I feel like this should basically be game no matter what, but yeah, there's knockout. And a special red card. Okay, can we just like save time? Like, all right, here's where you concede. Here's where Jose needs to concede so we can save time for game 3. Pack it. We pack this. This is it. Pick it up. Pick up the cards. Whoa, no, just KO the Trevenant and KO the Phantom. Jet Headbutt? Oh, do we just win? Oh, we just win. Okay, okay. Game over, sure. All right, Julio did it for you. Julio saved you time. I was a little confused there for a second, but that works, that works. If we have game, we have game. All right, game 3 coming up. I think the Dusknoir build is a tough matchup for Hops Trevenant. Non-Dusknoir builds of Dragapult, a little bit closer. The Dusknoir build's tough, though. Did not swing the turn before to play around Monkey Dory? Probably, but he was also only doing like 90 damage, I think. Oh, it's the Hammer Nor build. All right. Yeah, this is probably about as bad as it gets for Trevenant, is the Hammer Nor build. Okay, then. Alrighty. They were cooking just a little bit here. All right, here we go. Game number 3. But do start pretty good. I'm curious if Jose is going to choose first or second. If you go second, you get a turn 1 aggressive attack. 2 GP prize in the last 2 prize cards? Uh-oh. That's not good. Jose did choose second and open the Phantom. No Badoo Donk happening here, though. Not a ton of Dreepies to work with. Top 2 prizes are 2 Dreeps. Honestly, we should probably retreat this Badoo into like a Duskull this turn if we can. Or a Monkey Dory, so it can tank a hit. We don't have anything else to work with. Okay. Yeah, an aggressive knockout seems reasonably good here to me. Ooh, Secret Box. Oh, we could go with an early boss KO. Oh, that would be really bad. Give up the Snorlax. Yeah, we could go boss KO Dreepy if we wanted to. Is that better than playing Lily for turn to like set up and play the game, though? I'm not sure. I mean, okay, just gonna go for a Lily here. Okay. I almost wonder if we just shouldn't have even played the Lily then. I guess maybe we need to get like the tool card. Yeah. I guess that's fine. You also don't know that the opponent prized 2 Dreepy, so you don't have that information to work with. That would maybe change your decision here, but maybe not though still, because we have no basics. Oh no, we have the Hops bag. Not done yet. Get a couple more Phantoms. I guess maybe the Snorlax gets involved. No Snorlax. I guess Snorlax is kind of bad to have in the early game. Or actually, we don't want Snorlax in general in this matchup, right? Another Tump. Might have to Snorlax to KO Dreeps and stuff. Well, we have the Stadium, so we don't need Snorlax yet. I guess maybe on the next turn it might have to come down, though. All right, track low. We need to find a Nitro to get that Dreepy back as well. Wait, how did we get the Dreepy KO here? Oh, we did end up bossing. Wait, what the heck? We just had the boss in the hand the whole time. Also on a Phantom, try and slow things down. Get you Pollen. Everything gets established. Second Trev established. Petrol for the tool card. Just to keep swinging here. One card hand there for Julio. We do have the Recon Directive, of course. There's the knockout. Do we push up? Tails gonna push up the Duskull as a sacrifice. Draws Fez. That's solid. And the Fez for 3. Crushing, Tails. Still a Dracloak to work with as well. Starting with that Pokepad though. I mean, the only thing to grab here is Dusclops, really? Oh, or I guess another Bidoof, sure. I guess you could like Dusclops the active and then Itchy Pollen KO it. I don't even know if you'd want to do that though. Maybe it's harder tree and Itchy Pollen here. And then get into the Dragapult plus Unfair Sample the next turn, ideally. Oh, there's a Lily finally. Oh, but also has Ultra Ball. Is debating the Ultra Ball grab? Interesting. Maybe we have like a Crispin or something we would use instead. All right, Dusclops with the active. I mean, I guess we're KOing this Trevenant. That'd be my guess, anyways. If the opponent has Clefairy Boss, that'd be really bad. It'd be tough to come back from. We just cycle the deck here. 7 minutes left as well. Not a ton of time. I think Dusclops is probably the best grab. Maybe they don't take the knockout. I mean, I guess you could just pass with the Dusclops in the active. Oh, now they're definitely not popping, right? You wouldn't unfair stamp and then pop. That'd be bad. Our opponent +1 card does not seem. I don't even like the unfair stamp this turn. Oh wait, hang on. Uh-oh, did they draw too many cards? They could attack with. They could attack with Dragapult this turn, right? If we find a Psychic Energy. Okay, they're definitely not doing that. They're doing the. Well, no, we are pop. We did pop afterwards. Well, I guess maybe we didn't know where we're gonna pop because we didn't know if we're gonna get the Psychic Energy or not, right? Nitrogen for Dreepy. Popping afterwards seems bad. Well, it is bad, but I think they did it because they didn't know what they were going to get off the unfair stamp. Clefairy boss one time. That's what I kind of want to see it because it would be so insane to draw into off the unfair. Just the KO. Dragapult gets sent up. I mean, do you have a choice but to attack through the active? I feel like you don't even have a choice. I feel like you just have to attack and pray. Attack and pray for no Clefairy. Attack for 70. I guess you could do. Okay, you could do. Can we get through it with Jet Headbutt eventually? There's the threat of corner from our opponent at all points, but if we attack, the corner is only a threat if they have the Clefairy. If they have the Clefairy, we lose anyways if we use his Phantom Dive. So maybe Jet Headbutt is the angle. Candy Nor. And Candy Nor doesn't really do anything here. Yeah, I guess we could Jet Headbutt for a couple turns maybe and set up like a board wipe play. I'm surprised they didn't Nitroger. What did they Nitroger for? Why didn't they Nitroger for the Dreepy on the previous turn? I feel like that's definitely a mistake to not have done. Oh, now we're seeing it. But we could have done this last turn. Well, let's see if it grabs a Dreepy, though. It feels like it has to grab Dreepy here. Oh, they go for the Dusclops instead. Okay. Wait, they had another Dusclops in the hand, though. Why would we not Nitroger for Dreepy? Am I losing my mind? Oh, do they not want the one prizer in play? Are they not going to bench? Oh, maybe they're not going to bench any more one. They're going to pop the Clops. They're going to pop the Dusknoir, and they're not going to have any other one prizers in play to not give like a boss win condition over, I guess. Sure. I can see it. I see the vision. I like we want to get the Monkey Dory involved, but I guess not. I mean, they have a one card hand, right? It's just Lily, just play it. You still lose a telepathic? No. Right here? No. You can just go Jet Headbutt for 7. If you Jet Headbutt, you don't lose. If you attack, you lose, yeah. Oh. Another Tails on the Hammer. Phantom replacements. Are they going to Phantom Dive? They can Jet Headbutt or they can Phantom Dive. That's it. The hand is terrible as well. Is bad for both, right? I believe so, yeah. They attacked. Is there a Clefairy? I mean, there's a telepathic energy. Theoretically, it's over. There we go. Ops Trev gets the dub and is in top cut. Ops Trev in cuts? Surely not. Headbutt's always the play there. Yeah, I kind of liked the headbutt as well. It depends what else they had in the hand, because they would need to, like, they need so much time, though. I don't know. They need so much time. How much HP does Trevenant have? Can you headbutt twice or no? Does it have 140? Does 2 headbutts KO it? What time is it? It's 4 a.m. Oh, how many players are in cut here? Gonna be like an 8-person cut? Oh, I think it's literally an 8-person top cut, yeah. X12. Debating if I want to go to bed or not. Oh, I am tired. I am tired. If I go to bed, there's a higher chance that I'll actually stream tomorrow. And you're in Melbourne still? It's only 9 p.m. True. Tomorrow meeting. Tomorrow meeting today, yes. Do I stay up to watch the EU Mick? Does USA get King's birthday holiday? I don't know. I don't work a normal job, so I don't know what holidays exist, to be honest, for days off. Maybe. I don't know. Chat confirm. Do we get King's birthday holiday off in the US? Is that a thing? We don't celebrate kings? Yeah, we are pretty anti-king, aren't we? What's up with my camera? Nothing, it's fine. Only Slow King's birthday? We could have a Slow King's Day. We could have a Slow King Day. America kind of has a thing about kings. That's true. Yeah, we had there was a whole thing. Something about tea. And the Declaration of Independence, so you can get the King's holiday back. But honestly, think about it. If it's another day off from work, is it worth it? Bring the Kings back. Get one more day off throughout the year. I don't know. For me, it doesn't matter. So like, I'll leave it up to y'all. Like anyone else who's working a job where it would matter, I'll leave it up to y'all. We can bring the Kings back. We can bring them back. I'd be down to vote to bring the Kings back. If that's what y'all want. Oh, then we lose 4th of July. Well, no, we can have both because we did have a day of independence, but we can also have a day of Kings. Return of the King. It's a good movie.
So nervous. It's my first time in winning into Top Cut. It's so nervous.
Amazing. And with Hops Trevenant, why did you pick Hops Trevenant?
Why? It's my last tournament of the season. I want to play a funny deck. Many weeks ago, I saw this deck. I like it.
I mean, it's going very well for you. And before in Sevilla, you have got day 2 on 2 occasions, and this is your 3rd day 2, and now your first Top Cut. How does it feel to be making an amazing run into Top Cut?
¿Cómo te sientes al haber tenido una run tan impresionante para llegar a Top Cut?
I can't wait this, but my dream today is play. Okay. Mi día hoy era jugar, divertirme con la familia, mi último torneo. Venía sobre todo a acompañar a mi amigo Fede, que estaba luchando por ir al Mundial. Entonces, hoy quería divertirme y me he divertido mucho.
So his last chance was today on this tournament. He wants to be with his fellow Fede and just have fun during the whole tournament, and he obviously had it.
Well, I appreciate you trying to speak English, Jose, and I think that's amazing for you to give it a go here. It's one of the amazing things here in Europe, so many different languages, so I appreciate you giving that a try. And then with this position, you now have at least around 630 points, maybe more if you carry on doing well, which could put you into a Worlds invite. Have you thought about Worlds before this tournament?
Sí, o sea, ahora mismo estás en unos puntos que prácticamente te ponen en el Mundial, o sea, te queda muy poquito. ¿Habías pensado en el Mundial antes de este torneo?
No. Mira, como he dicho, era para divertirme este torneo. Venía a acompañarlo a él y mi padre falleció hace unos años y el viernes por la noche soñé, mi hijo que me decía, tienes que ganar el torneo, lo vas a ganar y vas a ir al Mundial a acompañar a tu amigo.
Okay, so as he said, he just came here to have fun and be with their fellows, like Fede. And before the tournament, he dreamed with his father that died some years ago. And his father was saying to him, like, you will win this tournament, you will go Worlds, and you will do it as best as possible.
Wow, in a great position now. It's looking likely that we'll be seeing a clean top 8 cut, which would put Jose on 630 points. And if he carries on doing well, that will put him even higher and a chance at a Worlds invite. At this moment, we don't know where it's going to be, but that looks like a good spot. So maybe that dream could come true. And I guess for you, is there anyone you'd like to thank for helping you get to this position?
¿A quién te gustaría darle las gracias por ayudarte a llegar hasta aquí?
Sobre todo a mi mujer, a mi equipo, Gambit Division, a mi familia, a mis amigos. Pero sobre todo a mi mujer que me apoya y a mis hijos, me apoyan siempre.
He wants to thank her wife for being always there and her sons for being there too. And of course to the friends who help him to train for this tournament and everyone who is with him when he's playing. But the most important is his wife. That is the person who... And the children, yes.
And the children. A family event here, and I love that about Pokemon, bringing the family together, and also all of the local community who you travel around the world with. You know, you've played very well at Sevilla, which is your closest event, and now you get a chance to do it here in Turin. Well, good luck in top 8. And for anyone at home who's interested in potentially getting involved in their local community, check this out.
Dude, they only need 600 points for the Worlds invite over there? What is this, a Mickey region, bro? What the heck's going on, dude? I'm moving to Europe, bro. What? I have to win like 2 League Cups and that's it. I have my Worlds invite. 600? 600? But at least we defend our own turf. Well, this season. Hold on. This season, Jesper. Okay. Now, it is true though. We did lose a couple over here in North America this time, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. It's always next season. I have been up this whole time, yeah. I'm debating going to bed, though. I'm debating going to bed right now and then maybe streaming tomorrow. Maybe. There's only 3 rounds left. Just top 8, top 4 finals. I guess maybe they stream both top 4 matches. Like, they could do that. You players did win in NA this season, so who's free now? That's true. That's true. That's true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Celtics Spurs losing 2 games at home. I mean, kind of a yikes. I still think they could do it. Getting tough though. It is getting tough. I know the New York crowd is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, man, they have to win this next one, right? Like, they have to win the next one. Pretty hard to come back from 04, or excuse me, 03. It'd be impossible to come back from 04. That would be insane. Yeah, it's pretty tough to come back from 03. It's not easy. I feel like they have to win. They don't have to win both. They got to win this next one, obviously. But oh wait, they're up 2. They could lose the next one and still come back. But yeah, that's what I was saying. But no one's ever done it before. LeBron could do it. No, not even LeBron's done that, right? LeBron's never come back from 03. He came back from 3-1, right? But it was like win 1 before they won 3, then win 3. You said LeBron could do it. That's what you said. No, I don't think so. And you said LeBron. You know what? Maybe. There's a chance. But the Spurs could also do it. The Spurs could go down 0-3 and make the comeback. And it'll happen eventually. Eventually, a team will come back from being down 0-3. It will happen. It's never happened before, but it doesn't mean it couldn't happen. I haven't gone to bed yet, but I am debating going to bed. That's where I'm currently at. I'm currently debating going to bed. It is late. I am tired, and I'm like almost trying to convince myself, because there is only 3 rounds left. It is just 3 rounds left. So like, would it be like 7 a.m.? Nah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna head to bed. 375 minutes though. True, it'd be a little bit longer. It'd be like 4 or 5 hours. It'd be like 9 a.m. by the time I would be done. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna go to bed. Go ahead and raid the main channel before I get out of here. All right, I'm going chat. I'm not guaranteed going to stream tomorrow. I'll maybe stream tomorrow, but if not, I will be streaming on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday before I leave for NAIC on Thursday. So maybe catch y'all tomorrow, but maybe not. Have to wait and see. Have a good morning, night. I guess it depends where you live. Peace.